Testing the mic. 40, 39, 38, 7. Twenty-two, 21, 20, 19.
趴在草地上，能听见大地的心跳。
冒险，冒险！冒险，冒险！
闲人勿扰。
So hello, I'm starting the stream now. So I am about 90 minutes later than my usual scheduled time. Unfortunately, I ended up taking a nap and didn't wake up until about 20 minutes ago. And it was worth it. Oh man, I did not get enough sleep last night. Not that I slept too little, but I've been going on 6 hours the last few days, so yeah, it was nice to get a couple hours nap. Hello, Wave Master. Thank you for coming by. Hope you had a nice weekend. As you can see, I starting a little late, but let's see what I wanted to do. All right, I wanted to ascend her. All your remaining gems for C1 Ganyu. Oh, did get a Shinyan. Okay, nice. Congrats on that at least, but yeah, it's hard to get another copy, right? At least you also built some pity. Let's see, so if I want to ascend her, basically I just need 6 of these things, and getting drops of those is insane. But you only need 3 of the prior material. So I need 18 total, which means I need 15 of the more of these, which means I need 45, which means I need 27 more, which means I don't have quite enough. I need one more run of the ice boss. So that's what I'll do. I'll start by doing a run of the ice boss, and that should give me enough just enough to ascend her, and then I'll go through the weekly bosses with her being just a little more powerful. I don't know if I have the Mora actually, I didn't check. I might not have the Mora now that I think about it. I might have to do a Mora run as well. Oh no, I do have the Mora to ascend. Ascension doesn't cost as much as the skills. Just like in FGO.
侦察骑士登场。
Let's see. So at this point I've gotten fairly used to them. Used to this boss. Shouldn't take too long. Let's see. Oh, it's over there. I think there's a Whopper flower here, and that's fairly convenient. Oh no, it's one of these. Well, I do think there's a Whopper flower around here somewhere, but one of these is alright, I guess. I'm not sure how much I need the slime condensate to say. Only run into enough slimes. Maybe I should start collecting the dandelions every time I
冒险冒
get
险！
near them. I'm just thinking, I think Jean uses them. Not sure.
有大
But
家在身
I
边，
guess I'm not at the stage yet in this account where I'm what
检
is
查
it? Pre-farming for servants that I expect to get. Especially given that Jean has no expected rate up in the future. But it is seems pretty likely she, along with all the other 5 stars other than Kaching, will eventually also get their own solo rate ups. Oh, there we go.
我会保护大家。兔兔伯爵，这可别眨眼睛，无处可逃。
Let's see, can I kill it on this one round? I might be able to. Yeah, I can do it. There we go. Oof, that's a particularly bad set of drops for these fragments and slivers. Damn it. It's pretty shit. It's also pretty shit. Alright, that's overall one of the worst set of drops I've had in a world boss, I guess. But that's okay. I have plenty of fragile resin. More than enough to finish ascending Ganyu if I want to. Let's see. Yeah, I think do I have just enough? So this translates into 26 of these, which becomes 45. Yeah, I have just enough. Just a little more than enough. Just slightly more than enough. Let's see. Ascension with. Oh. Oh, I can't hold down R2 on this, huh? Oh, boy. There we go. So I can make 26. There's nobody who has any bonus, at least none that I have. Let's make 15 more of these. I wish there was another way to get slivers. I know they're building a way to convert between colored slivers, which seems useful, but I just wish there was some other source because I've bought out all the slivers from these city shops. Now all I'm buying is Mora. Them. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. We have exactly enough of those. I have more than enough. Great. So she gets in the max ascension, the boost she gets in attack is 16, but the defense boost is substantial. It's 30, which is almost double that in terms of number, and even higher in terms of percentage. Yeah, she mainly gets a defense boost at the end, huh? But also the crit damage boost. Let's see. And 40,000 more, that's expensive, but I do want to get her up one level from 80. Cool. So now she's just a little more powerful. Not that much more, not crazy, but a little more. So now, I guess what I'll do is I'll do Storm Terror because that's a fight where she particularly shines among the 3 weekly bosses. Yeah, I'd say that's the one where she's definitely the most effective. The wolf is obviously the one where she's the least effective. And Tartaglia is arguably just as effective against him as she is against Storm Terror, but that's really because she's so effective against so many things.
冒险冒险
She's just so damn good. But before I do Storm Terror, maybe I'll take a little detour here and kill this guy. Oh, and I should switch my team up.
请
Let's
向我下达指
see,
令。
yeah. I'm thinking for running against bosses or challenging content in general, I should replace Kaching
风寒化
with
伤，
somebody else to support Ganyu instead. Sure who would be best though. Haven't really done too much with support characters in this game. Bennett's obviously good support, but I already have him there.
禁止接触。
Guess another fire like Amber would be good just to provide that 25% attack buff and the constant melt um, reactions. So Amber, and once I get Xinyan, maybe she might be good. And what is it? Changyun is arguably quite useful because he converts other sword users' attacks to ice, and Ganyu gets a buff against enemies that are already damaged with ice or have ice on them. So he just helps keep it more consistent with more ice. So, he's not too bad, but he tends to be a little more selfish than other. Oh, wow, okay, so I can even attack him at that point, huh? Let's see, can I attack him? Who's that? So as long as I stay off to the side, that attack's not gonna hurt me. I'm gonna try to try experimenting with how much I can actually damage him and during various stages of his movements. Okay, let's. Oh, whoop.
下一项工
Let
作，
me here. Switch to her. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so I wasted a lot of time, but I'm still doing a lot of damage. So yeah, despite wasting a good amount of time, I just did over half his bar in one go. Okay, wow. She is kind of a beast. And I don't think even C1 provided any boost there because it wasn't hit with ice. It was just pure charge shot. Oh, I should level up her talent. I forgot about that. Damn it. Actually, can I do that now? Do I have? Yeah, I don't have the. Oh wow, 450k. Oh, I also need 2 of these things. Also, I need 8 more of those books. Holy cow. That's gonna take quite a bit before I can level up that talent one more time, but I guess that's the next goal for her, for me, because that was actually one of the main reasons I really wanted to max Ascend her, just so that I can finish leveling up that talent of hers, because her first... Oh, it's rare that I've seen it do it this way. Oh, let's see. And of course, for her, her charge shot is her bread and butter. Nothing quite does the job for her like that. C1 lowers cryo's resist, so it's... Oh, it does it? Okay. Okay, so even without the enemy being cryo-applied, it... Okay, I must have misunderstood or confused it with something else. Oh, okay, so you also get slivers here. 2 of these isn't bad. I still can't recall ever, Or I don't know when the last time I got a weapon drop is, though. A prototype. That's kinda shit. Also kinda shit. It's kinda shit. It's also less shit, but pretty shit. So alright. Not too bad. So yeah, that she just kinda destroyed Dvalin, and it definitely helps that her being an archer means I don't have to waste time by trying to climb its head. And wow, I did not realize just how effective Ganyu's arrows were during its regular parts. Well, during the parts when it's not vulnerable to regular damage. I didn't realize just hitting it in the head with the bow and arrow would do that much damage. I figured it would do some, but it just completely melted his shield, so to speak. Okay. Now let's do the wolf, actually, because I really enjoy the wolf, and unfortunately, the fact that I've leveled up, or yeah, I have leveled up Ganyu and I've ascended her, isn't really gonna help me here, because
侦察骑士登场。
from what I understand, she's not really gonna do much damage against the wolf at all. I haven't tested it out, but I feel comfortable enough fighting the wolf with this team. So, yeah, I guess that still is. Ganyu still can't just solo everything. There, she does have some weaknesses, after all, right? And one of those are ice elemental enemies, and the wolf is one of them. I wonder if there's a way to make her damage more physical, because I know her charge shot, based on the color that I see, seems to be elemental cryo, but if it were somehow converted to physical, you'd be able to maybe not deal with shields, but you could at least do some damage in some cases. I don't know. Well, the plan is to get another solid fire user anyway. This um, character of Xingyan, who will definitely fill some good roles with her claymore and fire. Yeah, I do think her and Bennett together supporting Ganyu could be a good team. Could be. I also wouldn't mind getting another healer. Let's see, am I going the right way? No, it's this way. Besides Barbara, I mean, Bennett does the job fairly well, I guess, in most situations, to be honest. Like, that 70% gets you most of the way there. Like, I would say it gets you more than 70% of the use case. It's that 70% is useful like 90% of the time. Just as useful as 100%, because really, as long as you're not at 0%, and as long as you have enough um, HP to tank a hit so that you can heal again, it's generally fine. Doesn't make that big a difference whether you're at 80 or 100. Let's see. I'm actually kind of curious. I know there. Hold on. But there are these potions that I've never used. All party members cryo damage. Oh, I thought cryo resist by 25%. Well, I have 9 of them. I'm not sure how I got 9 of them, but let's try using one. See if it helps.
迅进出影随。
Alright. Ah, shit. Okay, let me try to... I think rotating around it actually helps keep it from doing attacks that are basically undodgeable in the sense that, at least for me, I can't seem to iframe through them. So this one I have little problem iframing through, but the big attacks where the ground lights up, yeah, like this one, yeah, I can't seem to ever iframe through properly. So I'm just gonna have to give up on that.
来比赛吧！好，看哪儿？
747. Guess that's about all she can do. Maybe if I gave her the aimless bow for this fight, it'd make quite a difference.
检查，开
Heal.
始。
Okay, I'll use him. Okay. Okay.
有大家在身边，伤口就不会痛。
Right. As long as it keeps doing this attack, should be fine. Then I can teleport and do this attack. Ooh, shit.
检查，开始。
Let's heal her up a little bit. Not, I think it's best probably not to bother trying too hard to hit it on this situation. It's very hard to pull off, and the payoff is, I don't think, really that worth it. Let's just play some defense, and as soon as it comes in for this, I can start attacking it.
冒险冒
Shit.
险，
Okay. Oh shit, it's doing that.
打起
Got
精神来了。
hit. Right.
有大家在身边，伤口就不会痛。冒险冒险，
可别眨眼。
Alright, enjoying the fight so far. It's phase 1 though. I can just do a lot more damage to it in phase 2, or at least I feel more comfortable. Oh. Hello wolves, thank you for coming by again. Good to see you. Hope you've had a good good weekend. Unfortunately for me the weekend is almost done, but
可别眨眼。
this is usually when I like to stream.
近光灯。
Did you do the hypostasis event and everything? Get all of the primo gems and mora and such? I managed to pull that one off on, I guess it was yesterday. Yeah. You are God? Nice. Well, I'm glad to hear that, I guess. I never believed in God, or actually maybe that's not true. Maybe at some point I did, but now I guess now I have undeniable proof that there's a God, and it's you. Okay. Oh, you're good. Okay. That's what you meant. Got it. You did it for the primo gems? Okay, nice. So that's what I was aiming for initially, trying to get 14k. So I did, and then afterwards I decided I enjoyed the
偷偷摸摸。
fights well enough that I'd try to get 20k. So I did. I barely managed to do it. I think I got like 20,070 or something like that. 20,050 in that range. So barely over, but did pull it off. Okay, let's see.
别退路了。
Let's use her explosion. Ah, shit.
进出。回。
The weekend has been really good to you? Well, I'm happy to hear that. I enjoyed a lot of the weekend because I pulled C1 Ganyu on Friday, and then last night actually I watched a very fun UFC event, which ended in a way that I found pretty funny. Well, maybe not funny, just amusing and kind of satisfying. You got lucky in the game? Oh, nice. Like in artifact drops or maybe gacha? Because God knows there's like lots and lots and lots of areas in the game that involve luck, right? There's no shortage of luck-related areas. Here, let's use the buff. Oh, you got Kacheng! Nice! Congrats! That's awesome. That's, yeah, always good to see more people get Kacheng, because I love her. And sadly, I think maybe, I mean, she's like a top tier waifu, but maybe because Electro isn't quite as powerful in some senses, I've heard she's not that loved as of being a 5-star among the 5 stars, but I love her. And I loved her playstyle. I know it doesn't work for everyone, but it's definitely fits mine incredibly well. Yeah, that means also if you really like Keqing and wanted her, then you can save your Primo Gems on her banner, because I know probably there are a lot of people who really wanted her and we're glad and we're gonna pull on her banner. So that's actually not a bad piece, because it's Elemental Mastery on Wanderer's Troop, which the whole point is kind of Elemental Mastery. Well, not the whole point, but in a lot of uh, yeah, and then the attack up and the crit rate up. It's not bad. It's also not too bad. Not loving the defense, but crit rate, energy recharge, defense. This one could be worth rolling a few times just to see. You love her? Yeah, me too. She's like, I love her design. I love her Japanese voice actress too. What's her name? Damn it, I forget her name, but she played Karen in Bakemonogatari, little sister, the tall little sister. You need to farm heroes with? Yeah, to be honest, I probably should, but it's probably gonna. I figure I'll keep Ganyu at level 81 for a while, just because it takes so much Mora and heroes with and all that to level her up. But you can see she's got some that I can level her up. I should really level up Bennett, I guess. He's somebody who you want a high attack without artifacts, because unfortunately the artifact attack buff doesn't help his burst at all. Let's see. I think I can handle it with this team, I think. I had trouble last week though, but I've gotten better since then. But the thing is, I only fight Child once a week, so I don't really know his patterns that well. Shit. No. You need Keqing at least level 80? Yeah, I think 80 is definitely, you know, the right number to hit, right? In terms of diminishing returns, it's just not worth it to hit 90. I mean, if it's waifu, right? That's a different issue. And for me, I figure I want to get all my 5 stars to 90 eventually, sooner than later. So I'll do that. So I'm pretty glad I got Keqing to 90, even though it took a lot of resources. Oh shit, it's doing that. Ooh, wow, that actually didn't hurt me, huh? Let's see. So if I'm using Keqing to deal damage, I should try to kind of use Ganyu with her to kind of support her, I guess. Oop. Oh, you're at level 50 for her currently? Okay. So yeah, level 50 actually, that's high enough, I think, that you can actually start using her for generic mob fights. It's like she won't be great, but she can handle herself as long as you handle her properly. Certainly not good for boss fights at that level, but for mobs, I think it works at 50. Two favorite characters in the game? Nice, okay, so Kaching's one, and sorry, who's the other one? Actually, I don't remember where, is it Mona, sorry? Yes, if it is, and you have her, good for you, because Mona's definitely one of my favorites. Sadly, do not have her myself. Oh. Oh, he just... It looked like he did the exact same route twice. That's the first time I can recall seeing him go back and forth like that. Oh shit! I forgot the timing of that. Like, I was watching out for it, but I just didn't get it right at all. I was late. Yeah. Shit. Jean? Oh, really? Okay, nice. Well, congrats on that, Jean and Kaching, huh? I'd love to get Jean on this account, or on any account. Well, this is the only account I have of Genshin. But anyway, yeah, I'd love to get Jean as well, because she is my waifu in this game. Okay, shit, I don't have a burst ready. Wow, he actually survived. Let's see. Try to build up his burst. You can get some decent healing. Oh shit, I should have used that. Damn it. I didn't notice that he was doing that attack. Let's see. Let's use that to charge. See? Oh, hello Nat, thank you for coming by. Hope you had a good weekend. So you can see I'm trying to beat this guy with that without dying like I did last week, where everyone on my team died except Ganyu, and somehow Ganyu pulled it off by herself at the end. Trying not to do that this time and just beat it the old-fashioned way. But you can also see I'm having some trouble with that. Oh. Shit. No. Don't have any bursts ready. Shit, I'd like to get his burst ready for the healing. Oh, shit. Right, final phase. What artifacts do I have in Kaching? I actually don't have a very good set. I can show you later after the fight, but there's some decent ones. I think it's mainly gladiators, and I try to put attack and crit rate and stuff, but I haven't farmed artifacts for her really. You spend a little? Well, oh, okay, thank you for seeing how I'm doing. Appreciate that. Yeah, it's so long to wait until the next banner as well. I mean, it's normal wait, right? It's supposed to be two to 3 weeks, something like that, between each banner, and that's about what we're getting. Let's see. Come on. Oh, holding down X. I fight this fight so rarely that I guess I keep forgetting how that works. Alright, I'm gonna try to make sure he gets healed up. Okay, so that attack you can actually put. Let me Let me try to get folks healed up here, actually. Yeah, got some healing going, so that was good. That attack's kind of scary to me. I've gotten punished pretty badly by that attack quite a few times. Oop. Oof, yeah, like there. I thought, my timing on trying to iframe through that is not great. So I need to, well, just get better at it, I guess. And imagine some more practice will do it. Oh, so that one. So let's try to use Ganyu to deal damage when the opportunity arises, because she can definitely deal the most damage.
打起精神来哟！
Oh, back up. Oh, where are you? Oh, shit. Okay. Where are you? Oh shit, I don't like this attack. Okay, I happen to be at a good place for avoiding that attack, I guess. Oh man, so
我会跟上的。
at least when I do hit him with Ganyu's arrows, he's just getting melted. Oh shit, I wanted to aim for his head and ended up aiming too high. Ah,
我会保护大家。
let's use that for the heal. Shit. There we go. Thank you for finishing him off, Barbara. Oh, you hope you'll need the item for Ganyu. Yeah, right. We'll see. I needed at least one of the items that he drops in order to level up that talent once. So I don't know if these are what I needed. Tried of a Foul Legacy, Tusk of. Let's see. So that's kind of bad. It's kind of well. So this could be useful on somebody who needs HP and defense, I guess. This not that good. Damage. They're called Tusk and Shard.
大家应该都在努力着。
So I didn't realize you needed 2 of those items to level up 1 more level from 8 to 9. And like 500,000 more or something. It's insane. You see. Yeah, I didn't get the drop, huh? It's a Shadow of the Warrior. Damn it. Yeah, almost 500,000. It's 450,000 and I need a lot more of these. So, I guess one thing is then there's no real point in farming these until I can get more of these. Or I guess, yeah, the thing is I don't want to spend, I do want to prioritize leveling up her first skill. The, oh, the camera bug with the childburst? When you have a, huh. Wait, what do you mean? Big camera bug with the childburst? But is it like a big problem? This camera problem? Does it interrupt your playing somehow? I actually don't know about that. But anyway, I did manage to get all 3 of the weekly bosses. Sadly, I did not get the drops I needed from Childa. But what I figure I'll do now is try to get 3 stars on this one. So I think I might want fire on both teams. Maybe on the first team I can have Fire and Ganyu, and on the second team I can have Fire and Amber. Yep. I'm gonna do that. Be something like that. Try it. Camera goes under child's feet when you use its burst. Oh wow. 2 seconds. That sucks. That's really weird. And is it a common problem with child? That's really, I hadn't heard about this problem actually. But if it is, I hope they fix it. I hope enough people complain that they fix it. Doesn't matter because I'm only gonna do this one. Let's use that. 40% as extra attack. I can't complain about. Okay. Let's see. So, oh, that's the fire one or the water one. I think I want to kill the water one ASAP. Really.
西弗里特市，
Okay.
该做攻击了。
别人勿扰。
At least I can freeze the water one with gun fairly well.
如琉璃般飘落。西弗里特市，就是超级风，确认安全距离。
Let's see.
先吧，奥斯。
Alright, now to kill this guy. Uh, Still not really that used to using Fischl, to be honest. Yeah. Okay, so that guy, he looks like he's water, so let's kill him first.
确认安全距离，禁止接触。
Let's freeze him.
没有
Oh,
关系，我会
and then let's really try to kill him.
确认安全距离。
Okay. Ooh, that guy is stunned, which is nice. But I want to get this guy. Oh, they're both stunned. Nice. This is working out quite well.
以断罪之名，回应我吧。
Nice, got him. Opens when you have child and albedo in the same time. Huh. So it's a unique problem to just those two. So that's unfortunate. Because yeah, not that many people probably have both of them, right? Relatively speaking.
无处可逃。
Just so I think. Okay, he uses a fire shield, so I can just kind of use Barbara to try to eat through it.
续引。
Oh, nice job, Barbara. You really ate through that shield quickly. So I think this is... Oh, this is the ice guy, so... Oh, you can actually freeze him, huh? Let's use Kacheng's burst. Okay, and let's use that. Oh, right.
我会保护大家。
Let's use Barbara to just melt through the shield.
可别眨眼睛。
Alright, so I needed more than 7 minutes, and I did. Nice! Okay, so that was enough to get 3 stars on that. That'll give me some Mora, and that means now I've gotten 3 stars on all these normal Spiral Abyss. But I also know that there's some rewards for getting perfect 2-2 without basically by keeping the Leyline Monolith undamaged, and 2-3 without taking any damage. So I don't recall those at all, but I imagine my servants are fairly high level to the extent that they might be able to just eat through the enemy super quickly. So let's just find out what it's like. Chamber 2. Water Abyss Mage. Okay, that doesn't seem too bad. Oh wait. And then Chamber 3 is water. Alright, I think if I bring Ganyu, should be okay. Yeah, I could just bring my standard team with Kaching. You use Zhongli Bursty. Oh, Eon Burst, I see. Hmm. Right, because with Geo you can use the shield, right? Let me actually try this. If I'm going for no damage run, then I don't need Barbara really, and there's already water on the field. Let's go for double fire for the extra damage. And I'll just start by kind of just feeling out the quest. First damage character. Go with that. Oh shit.
大家的士兵伤口就不会痛。
如流了一般
Let's
飘落。
see. Shit. I hope. Okay, yeah, I'm one hit killing everyone. Oh, that was 2-1. Okay, not 2-2. I thought, maybe you. I don't recall if you can actually start on 2-2, but that's what I should have done. Let's do that. Okay, so this is the one with defense, and there's water everywhere, huh? Let's use that. Let's freeze everyone. Shit. Well, I guess it's okay if I take damage. It's the ley line that I shouldn't take damage. Come on. No, 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 no. The ley line took damage. Okay. So I shouldn't have used Ganyu's bow and arrow there. That's I was wasting time trying to aim it. I should have attacked it with Kaching and just yeah. Abandon challenge. But I can take the same team. That'd be perfect. That's one thing well, it's tough, but I think it's doable. Let's do chamber 2. Yeah, okay, so I can start on chamber 2. That's good. Sucrose could be useful. I think you're right. Depending on how things go next, maybe I'll use Sucrose. Yeah, that's the one I need. Okay.
如流了一般飘落。
I don't quite get why I have to do the first floor every time, it seems. It's unfortunate. Yeah, save my burst for stage 2, I guess. I thought it would start me on the correct stage. That's why I did the burst immediately. But yeah, that's a little confusing. I don't get that. It's like it's always the exact same set. You can't start on stage 2? Okay, that sucks.
该走空虚了。
Okay,
进出影随。
let's use that. Ah, it got hit. Okay, so no, I can get hit, so alright, I should do that then. I should concentrate on that. It doesn't matter if I get hit, so I need to play super aggressive and just destroy everyone. Because there I was afraid about being hit by the Hilichurl, and ended up just letting it hit thing, but I should have just attacked it and went for killing it right away. Let's try using Sucrose. She could be useful for this. I do hate tower defense though, like in general in games. Maybe not hate, just not a fan. And in this game, it's not very well implemented, and having to fight perfectly that's tough. Alright, if it's gonna be for the entire floor, I think, yeah, since it doesn't matter how well I beat this floor or this chamber, I'm just gonna take my time. And actually, let's just you gave up instead of quitting? Oh, really? There's a way to do that? Okay, I'll check it out if I don't succeed here. Okay, skill damage. So since there's water everywhere here, certainly Ganyu should be useful. So let's just kill everyone I can. Okay. So Ganyu's burst kinda just did that. And now this one is all about me avoiding taking damage. So let's just focus on that. Really weave back and forth, and within 8 seconds of sprint, I'll take that. 40% attack buff. Oh boy, Abyss Mages. I don't think I got hit there. Uh, there we go. Yeah, when you got this just way over leveled team, turns out it's quite easy. Especially with all the attack buffs and everything too. Let's see. It's a clear floor 12. It's about 5-3, huh? That one I didn't know about. Let's see what's on that one. I'm curious. So this one's going to be substantially harder, certainly. Electro Assistant Mage, and then 8-3 after that? Oh wow, that sounds tough. So it's really handling the Electro and the Fatu. I don't feel like doing this right now. It probably won't be that hard. Okay, so I do see at the bottom it says challenge will start from floor 5, chamber 1. It seems doable, especially since my characters are over leveled, but it does seem like it'll be kind of a pain. Yeah. Oh, 8-3 is the fire and the ice tree? Oh, is it only the fire and the ice tree? Because if it's that, then that seems actually really easy. It's only, okay, yeah. I mean, I'm not saying I could do it on my first try, but the patterns of those guys are fairly easy to handle overall. It's just a matter of executing perfectly for one fight. Whereas when you have to deal with crowds and do it without getting damage, there's crowd control, which you can do, and that works, but you do have to deal with a little bit more randomness and just have a little bit better set of skills, I guess. 5-3 is not hard. Okay. I figure what I should do is take Ganyu to the first one and Kaching to the second one because Kaching's the Electro. Alright, so let's see. I've done my 3 weekly bosses. Oh, I also used all that. And today, in terms of farming, it's not a day for anything in particular. Yeah, I need a lot of Mora. So over the next week, I'm not sure what I'll be farming. I'm just trying to think ahead. I think so. Mondays, I'm almost always farming this book because I have 3 different servants who use the Freedom book. But I can't really level up Barbara's skills right now because I'm lacking the Dvalin plume. And she's taking a bit of a backseat because, well, to be honest, maybe she shouldn't. But because Ganyu's an archer as well, he's on Tuesdays, and the last, um, this one, I would want to ascend her. So maybe I should fight this boss over the next week, because I don't need to fight the ice boss anymore. I don't really need to ascend her, don't really need to ascend him. Might want to ascend her, but maybe not anytime soon. That extra HP she gets, ooh, that's a hefty buff in HP. That could be worth it. Oh, 1.3, more Mora in EXP. Oh, good point. So I should save my Mora farming for when that happens. You're right. Guess the next servant I do want to work on is Qingchu, besides the ones that I've already been building. But I guess what I really do want to do then, the very next thing I want to do is to get Sucrose up ascended once more. At least so that I can keep leveling up her talents, even if I'm not sure if I'll have the materials to ascend, to level up her talents. It'll be nice, and she's one of my highest constellation servants, so should be useful. But alright, so I guess what I'll do now is I'm gonna switch over to Okami, because I think that's about it for Genshin for now, and I haven't played Okami since the middle of the week, and that's a fun game. I figure I'll probably put in about an hour of Okami and then call it a stream for tonight. I've been streaming for about an hour, and I think for me, maybe 2 to 3 hours is right in the right range, the best range for my streaming time. So let me just close game. I'm gonna, I thought I created one. Okay, let's do this. I can switch things if changes. Let me adjust the audio a bit. That's a little loud. And I am gonna switch my stream description. So. Okay. Let's see, where was I on Okami? Okay, all right. Well, good night. Enjoy your sleep. Thank you again for coming by, Nat. Appreciate that you were here for a little bit, even if it was super late there. prioritize the artifacts and then the levels of my characters. Yeah, I figure next will be artifact farming to some extent. But I do want to keep building my other characters. Okay, so I'd gone back to the village. You're getting bloom. I think there's are a number of trees that I could. Hmm. Nice bowls or dishes. Treasures. Sure, let's see. Can I sell treasures? Vase. Okay, so I guess that's what the use of these things are because I'm guessing I can't really use them in the game. Okay, so this is not actually at the town yet. Let me start by killing this thing. Okay. That'll earn me some praise. Sure, nice. Alright. I wouldn't. I do kind of wish, or I guess the age of the game does start to show at times with this whole loading. And it's not really loading actually. They do a great job of hiding it, but they're kind of loading the enemy and then loading back to the world. But I feel like if the game were made now, what they would do is not even have this screen, but just have a pop-up that shows these points. Because it takes a little bit of time to switch. Okay, so I think I need to use a bomb or something to break through this concrete or whatever. Because I can't dig through it. Oh, so where's this guy? Oh, right, I can dodge now, right? Yeah, so this is one reason why I said this is like Zelda with a good combat system. There's decent level of complexity here that is, it's not leagues above Zelda or anything, but it is one level above, I would say, in terms of the complexity, which makes it just a little more fun without hitting that kind of too complex levels sometimes that certain games can get into. I would say for a game like this, if it had a combat system like Devil May Cry or Ninja Gaiden, that might be a little too complex. It's not necessary for this kind of game to have one that good and that deep. Oof. But these guys, handling these guys are a little tough. Is a little tough for the other enemies. Right, I don't think I got the time bonus, definitely. That took a while. Oh, I did. Damn. Okay, they definitely give you a lot of time for these tough tough encounters. Right, what does this say? Guardian statue. Leave an offering? Can I leave an offering? Maybe I need to pick up some item first. 27,000 yen. Oh, oh, can I feed these guys? What do they eat? They eat herbs? Yeah, nice. I was gonna say it's a big ass horse, but actually for a horse it's not too big. It's certainly way bigger than Amaterasu, but it's not not huge for a horse. 180. So actually how many I need 200 to level up the ink one more time. I think I'll start by doing that for the next level up, and then we'll see what I want to do next. Let's see, so this is the shrine. I believe I've actually been here. A moon shrine. The entrance to that kind of looks like a face. So I actually encountered this last stream, but I don't quite remember what was here. I do know the next step is to kind of just keep exploring and see what to do next, but not sure where to go. So let's. This looks like it was a sign. I can't seem to interact with it though. Oh, right, can't go. I don't see any trees that look like I can revitalize them. So I'm gonna try heading to the other direction. I think there's a town of a sort. Or no, oh, I recall what was there. There was some sort of watery thing, which I'm not sure if I have the stamina to swim through, but let's try it. Yeah, the Agata Forest, right. So there's the water there, which again, I'm not sure if I can, but okay, so I need a bomb to do anything there. And so she can swim, but I'm not sure if there's anywhere she can get to. She can swim quite fast though, at least. Faster than your Genshin Impact character can. But being a wolf, I guess that makes sense. Okay, so let's see if she can, if she has enough stamina to swim past here. That's really the only thing next other than the town from which I came. I don't know, I don't think she's gonna make it, yeah. I wonder, does that say anything? A ferry, huh? Okay, well there's a boat, but the boat looks like it might be in disrepair. And what does this say? Oh, since the water level dropped. Okay, I guess now that's all the game wanted me to do, basically. Check on that and then go back to the village, I guess. And there'll probably be something at the village that can lead me to the next thing. So let's do that. Let's see. No fall damage, nice. Oh, I can get some praise here. Let's see, can I all of them at once? Yeah, nice. I can do a bunch of them at once, yeah. Oh, I missed. Huh. So on the right side, I only did one. On the left side, I did all three at once. Strange. Okay, this one I got all of them. Got some praise. Getting closer and closer to that 200 spot number. It's interesting playing this game, or like a normal game like this, after playing Genshin Impact and seeing the progression and just how the game works. Because like any action RPG or any RPG, it has point systems and leveling up stuff, but without the gacha system, it does its own thing. All right, so it looks like this merchant set up. Sure, I can buy feed bags. I don't think any of them are particularly useful. Let me save here before I do the next thing. Oh, I can feed them. Is it herbs? Nice. I do appreciate how quickly the save goes after I was used to the PS2 save. Huh, I don't remember this guy. 15 more to go. Can I bite him? Let's see. Kushi, I like this Kushi girl. She's so cute. And I do like her voice. Guess it tends to work, this game, even though there's no voice acting. Sacred deck up on the hill. Okay, so I could go there. Got that. Hmm. What other trees are there? Talk to this. Ooh, what's that? Oh, it's the dog. Oh, so I can feed the dog. Can I feed it meat? Nice. That's really cute. I like seeing the dog's tail wag like that. Oh, actually, let me also switch over to this because I don't have anyone on chat. I'll switch it over if anyone were to type something. Oh, excellent. Now I've got enough praise to level up this. Oh. So, this is a console game, you assume? Actually, it was originally a console game, but it is. I am playing it on PC right now. They released it on Steam, 939. It's a yeah, it was originally a PS2 game way back in 2006, I want to say, maybe 2008, in that range. But they re-released it a few years ago on PC, and this is the HD re-release. It's not really a remake, I would say. They, it basically has the same visuals and everything, but everything is high definition, cleaner. But yeah, that's why it looked familiar. Yeah, so you might have seen it, but also the art style, or at least the cell shading, is become much more common now compared to when this game was first released. That said, the art style of this game itself is, I would consider it, if not unique, very unusual, because it's not just cell shaded, but also it's kind of old school Japanese calligraphy style cell shaded. Which, how many games have you seen that are like that? You know? It is a very pretty game. I would say it holds up very well visually. Of course, the HD upscale helps, but You can tell sort of just from looking at the game, it looked perfectly fine when it wasn't HD. There we go. Yeah, there are a lot of these things. I guess this is sort of somewhat reminds me of crystal farming in Genshin, where you have to go through this somewhat annoying, um, like physical labor for each and every one. Reminds you of Beautiful Joe. Oh, there's a good reason for that. It's also by the same studio, by Capcom, and specifically by Clover Studio, I believe.
Really? I understand. This is on the page. It was Jean.
Okay, sorry, this was my headset. Yeah, you really like the Beautiful Joe games? Nice. Yeah, like I said, that's a series of games that I couldn't get into, but they were pretty, and I heard good things about them. And I think this studio is very talented, or were very talented. Was he plays a wolf god sort of thing in this game? Yes, exactly. So this story in this game sort of is it's sort of like medieval Japan or something, and there's an ancient evil dragon which was one like 100 years ago he was sealed away by a great warrior, was helped by a wolf. Now the great evil is released, the dragon, and now all of Japan is kind of covered in darkness. And you're the sun god, Amaterasu, taken form as a wolf, who is the reincarnation of the wolf from 100 years ago. And sort of your job is to go around revitalizing everything in in Japan. And that's sort of why you feed animals, you help people out, and you revitalize trees and stuff. And if you notice, as she runs, let's see, which way do I want to go actually? Yeah, that's why every from dead to alive, exactly. And notice how as she runs behind her, you can see the flowers and leaves popping up. Okay, so I was just here. And the one of the reasons she uses calligraphy is that her helper, I forget the name of her helper, but it's this tiny little tick thing or a flower or not flower, what is it? One of those glowing bugs. Anyway, he's a wandering artist and he does calligraphy. So basically, technically, when I do this, it's him drawing, and it's called the Celestial Brush, and it allows you to do various things. Ah, it's Isen who is the glowing bug. Oh, yeah, Sakuya. Yeah, where's Mr. Orange? I think I was told that Mr. Orange is near the shrine, which is where I was. Let's see. Oh, who are these? It's like sisters. One thing I love is I think you can bite every single character and animal in the game. How far into the story is this? This is about 2 hours in, maybe about three. Into the full game probably can take around 30 hours, 30 to 40 hours the first time you play it. So it's about a tenth of the way in, maybe. It's fairly early on. So yeah, quite early. Let's see, can I bite this? Can I bite the older sister maybe? Let's see. No, it's always the younger sister, huh? Aw. Alright, so I think I was told that Mr. Orange is at the shrine area, so let's go. Let's just start by going there. This isn't a huge ass area, so it's not gonna take that long to explore. And also, yeah, this, like I said, this game was made by Clover Studios, which at the time the director was Hideki Kamiya, who was the original director of the first Devil May Cry game. Very skilled director, I think. Made some very good games. Ah, there's Mr. Orange. What's up, dude? Can you help me out? It's got a nice little dance going on. Pretty spry for such an old man. Very spry. All right. Does he not want to help me? I want to find Sakuya. Oh, I think. Right, I think I vaguely remember what you're supposed to do here. There's a reason it's showing me this cutscene again. Harness the power of the earth. Okay, so I think after he does that, can I make the sun? No. Okay, so he's gonna do the dance, and then I thought I was supposed to do something. Power of the earth. Oh, restore all our withered trees. Okay, so he's making it very clear then that basically I have to go throughout the town and restore each and every last one of the withered trees. I'll start by doing that then. I think all the trees around here. Let's see. Actually, I'm just gonna quickly check if I had done everything, just in case that was the very last one, because I don't want to waste my time going all the way back, running around, finding no other tree, and then coming back and realizing that I had everything set already. Okay, so he's gonna do this. Okay, no, not quite. So can I just jump down? I don't think there's fall damage. Oh, there's some sort of chest down there. There are a couple chests. Oh, I actually don't know how to get to that. I don't think I've ever gotten to that when I've played the game before. Let's see. Can you actually land? It might only be accessible after getting a different ability too. Not sure. I might look it up somewhere. But let's start by going into town and just looking for all the withered trees and then unwithering them. Okay, so there's one. Might as well pick up the uh, fruits as well. Oh, there's one. Missed that. Let's see. There's another one. I'm kinda not doing a great job there. Okay. Oh, nice. I like seeing the characters' reactions. And I love this girl, just the way she treats you when you go up to her. Fighter. Okay, so I've revitalized those trees. I don't see any other trees. I think I might have it. Let's check around here. Just make sure I don't see anything. And then up on this hill, I thought I saw one. There it is, there's one. Okay, let's quickly save before I go up. Yep, 3.5 hours in, basically. So, I don't see any other trees that need revitalization. Well, let's try talking to Mr. Orange. Maybe he'll be happy by now. If not, then I'll go up the hill again and just see if maybe I missed another one up there. But first, check. Oh no, this is the wrong area. I've gotten kinda too much used to using the mini-map in Genshin, I guess. Yeah. Right, not far at all. Exactly. This is literally the opening chapter, I think. Let's see. This gonna... Ah, I did. All my prayers. That was all prayers. Onohana Shuffle. Okay, let's see it one last time. I think I'm supposed to end his dance with a certain thing with my brush. I'm not sure. Nice. Oh, I didn't remember that his orange becomes so much bigger. Stuff of legend. Oh, kind of like a drunken master move kind of thing. Oh, so yep. Nice. So this seems to be a running theme in the game where people keep doing things that they think are that they're accomplishing magical or great things, and meanwhile my character's in the background like ninjas just making sure everything works. It's like a not really actually. I would say quick time events were already kind of around by this point because what is it? God of War came out I think in 2005, in that range, and Resident Evil 4 also came out around that time, and those two were big games for making QuickTime events popular. Yeah. Yeah, right? Time flies. It's amazing how old those games are now. And yeah, this game's an old game, but it's less old than them. At least the first God of War. It's been very long. But you know, I actually remember there were QuickTime events in the game Dark Cloud. The very one of that was a launch game for the PS2. So that came out in 2000. But that game didn't really make QuickTime events popular, but it did have QuickTime events. I've been replaying Half-Life 2 recently, and it's funny to think just how old the game that is. That's came out in 2004. Was it? No, 2006? I think maybe actually, yeah. But, you know, that's more than a dozen years old now, right? I would say visually that game actually holds up fairly well. Aw. Oh, Sakuya. I forgot she has a very nice transformation. Oh, it makes you motion sick? Oh, I'm sorry. That's too bad. I don't know. I feel like there's a way to adjust the field of view, but the game is a very hectic, fast-paced game, and it's all first person, so it's if you get motion sickness, it's gonna be a hard game to deal with. Especially the parts with the airboat and the car. Yeah, sorry about that. But it's been a while since I've played Half-Life 2 and episodes 1 and 2. And episode 1 is not bad, but episode 2, in my opinion, is the best single player FPS I've played. So I'm looking forward to that. But the boat chase scenes were too much. Yeah, I can only imagine. I'm just lucky that I'm not too afflicted by that, I guess, because yeah, I think the boat chase scenes are some of my favorite in the game, actually. I will say the game kind of loses steam towards the end. I think it's really, really solid in the first half to two-thirds, but it kind of, yeah, I feel like I get a little exhausted towards the end of the game. It kind of could have tried to end it a little more quickly, but still a great game. Fresh scent of flowers protect you always. Man, that's Sakuya. I think she keeps coming back. Um, I think she keeps coming back like throughout the story in the game. So looking forward to seeing more of her. Yeah. Oh, really? It's mainly Half-Life 2 that makes you sick? Interesting. I remember when Half-Life 2 first came out, it really was one of the best looking games at the time. Of course, also at the time, Doom 3 and Far Cry, the first one, had come out. So it's not like Half-Life 2 was the only really good looking first-person shooter, but I do recall people were having some issues, in particular in Half-Life 2, because it's such a involves so much the airboat in particular and the really good graphics. Yeah. And you played Doom 3 and Far Cry fine? Yeah. Huh. Yeah, Doom 3 is sort of like it's a very dark game and a pretty slow-paced game, right? Far Cry, it's a little more fast-paced. You're moving around jungle environments and all that. But I guess it's somewhat less hectic than Half-Life 2. Did I get the Half-Life 2 through retailer or the AMD graphics card voucher? I actually don't even remember how I got it. I bought it at launch in 2004, actually, when Steam was first coming out. I really hated Steam at the time. I thought it made my computer slower, and it kind of did. But nowadays, I have more than enough computer power that it's not an issue. But it came with your AMD graphics cards. I do remember they had a promotion. Yeah, AMD. This was before ATI bought AMD, right? Yeah, and it at Steam. And I remember when Half-Life 2 first came out, it did have some issues. Water lily power. Okay, cool. I forgot about this power. Can I can put it on water loads of patches. Yeah, it got a lot better, but I remember it had this whole issue with stuttering early on. All right, let's see. 8. Few gigabyte patches launch day aren't uncommon. Yeah, right. It's basically become standard by now. Especially looking at something like Cyberpunk, which I don't think it had a launch day one, but I know it has had its share of problems at launch that have required fixes. Oh, okay, so that's how I'm supposed to cross that. Oh. Flight Sim is notorious for it? Oh, really? I didn't know that. I haven't played flight simulators, really. I guess I'm not too much into just how difficult those things are, because from what I understand, they do try to simulate flight, and being a pilot ain't easy. It is super hard from what I've heard. So, oh, maybe I need to make another, or maybe I don't need to, but it'll probably help to make another one that's closer. Apparently, MS Flight Sim has like 20 gigabyte patch. Wow. Okay, so these are like heart fragments, except you only need 3 of them, not 4. And I'm not really planning on collecting those on purpose, but I won't avoid them either. So if I end up getting extra max HP, then I guess it's not a big deal. For a while, Steam counted the downloading phase as playing. Oh, really? It would invalidate refund requests? That sucks. That's really bad. I remember Steam didn't even used to have refunds, so I guess the fact that it now does, like, that's good, right? But yeah, I at least I haven't had to use refunds at all. Let's see. Oh, let's feed these guys. Can I feed them seeds? Uh, Oh, you only found out about it because you watched some review. Okay. PC can't play the flight sim? Well, it depends on the version, right? I'll bet you could play MS Flight Simulator 2000. Well, maybe you couldn't because it might not run on Windows, the current version. I heard, or yeah, I know that there was on Excel a hidden version of Flight Simulator in Excel, but I think that was an older version and it's not around anymore. But there was some sort of like thing you could do in Excel to activate the flight simulator that was pretty amusing. Fun little thing that Microsoft decided to do, or at least some of its engineers. All right, let's go to the water area and just go ahead and use the water lilies to cross it. But I can just these guys first. Oh, there's more bad guys here, huh? This flying fish thing. Ah, damn it, I got hit. I don't like getting hit. There we go. That flying fish thing is kind of a pain. Oh, Spirit Globe M. Okay. So I guess because I got hit during this fight, the game decided to reward me with a healing item. Or maybe not, maybe reward is not the right word, but give it to me as an insurance. I know, actually Capcom game, well, Devil May Cry games tend to do that, where if you are hurt, if your HP is less than 100%, then the odds that the enemy will drop a healing item goes up substantially. It's dangerous to go alone, take this. Right, yeah, that's very fitting because, yeah, this is a Zelda game ultimately. Oh yeah, that's one thing I forgot to mention, that this game is essentially structured like a Zelda game, where in a Zelda game you keep getting new equipment. In this game you keep getting new brush stroke abilities, and each new ability unlocks basically another part of the world. It allows you to beat certain bosses, solve certain puzzles. It's exactly like a Zelda game. So, oh shit, there's a bomb thing there, and I can't do shit. Okay, I might need to go to see this, and then wait, I keep missing what he said. Might be worth our while to knock this wall down. Sure, but I can't right now. Alright, I need to get a bomb. I do know that for a fact. Okay, and it looks like 3 water lilies stay. Those those three should be okay. It's really hard to get a sense of her stamina meter when she's swimming, because there's no real skill. Oh, she didn't quite make it. Yeah, it's just Okami and Beautiful Joe series, right? Yeah, and God Hand. Yeah, I've heard of God Hand. I think that's a beat 'em up, a 3D beat 'em up. I haven't played it though, but I don't think it's cel shaded like Beautiful Joe and Okami. Yeah, so from what I understand, Clover Studio was a studio that was part of Capcom, and I think it was run by a guy named Hiroshi Kamiya, who directed the first Devil May Cry game. But Hiroshi Kamiya eventually left Capcom, and he helped to found Platinum Games, which is the studio that made Bayonetta and Metal Gear Solid Revengeance, or Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, and also Vanquish. So basically, they are in some ways Clover Studios. It's just that um, they're no longer the same name, same company. But the director and a lot of his team, from what I understand, left Capcom and started Platinum. So I do recall this is where you learn the bomb, but I don't know when. Because I can use the water lilies to get past that water, but I can't get through that thing. Sleeping like a log, come back at night. Okay. Guess I can, sure, I can come back tonight. Sadly, I can't turn it into night immediately. Not yet. Not until I get that power. And it's not like Genshin Impact where I just have a clock that I can adjust. But I can just wait a bit, I guess. Ooh, I can feed these guys. I think God Hand was fairly well reviewed. I'm not really into 3D beat 'em ups. Because, yeah, when it comes to 3D action games, I'm more of like something more along the lines of Devil May Cry or um, even like Genshin Impact Combat or Ninja Gaiden, Bloodborne. But beat 'em ups are kind of their own very different thing in my opinion. So never really tried God Hand. You're reading it on Wikipedia about it? Cool. Yeah, it's a fairly old game by now, I think, because Clover Studios wasn't around that long. Wonder if they ever re-released it. I think it was a PS2 game when it first came out. Let's see. So right now it's still daytime. I don't have the ability to turn to make a moon in the sky. The only ability I have is to make a sun in the sky, which means I can always turn it into daytime, but I can't turn it into nighttime. I get that power later in this game. So I'm just gonna have to wait. So there's a bomb thingy. Oh, let's feed. Maybe I'll go back to the merchant and I could buy some more feed for various animals. But I'm also worried that it might turn into night and then it'll turn into daytime again by the time I come back. One thing I do recall about this game, though, is the camera has its issues. It's very unresponsive, or maybe that's not the right term. It's very unsensitive, especially when you're running, and that results in it being almost impossible to fully rotate around while you're running. Here, let me go ahead and save for a moment. Yeah, so it would be cool to be able to see this from multiple angles as you're running, but yeah, you really can't. The game doesn't let you rotate fully around using the right analog stick, sadly. Especially since if you ever see an Okami trailer, there will definitely be a shot of the wolf running around while the camera circles around it. So you can see how beautiful the game is. Just a shame you can't do that in the game. Alright, I guess I can sell these for 10. Oh, let me buy some feed. Oh wait, I spent more than I intended, but that's okay. Yen seems fairly cheap so far, and I don't spend money on other consumables anyway. Alright, so I need to get to the bomb maker. I think it's turning into dusk. We can see that the light's very red, so I think it'll be nights. Okay, just as I said it. Alright, let's go immediately to the bomb maker and see if I can get myself a bomb. This game really does just give you a lot of abilities very quickly, huh? I'd forgotten about that because I'm less than 4 hours into the game, and it takes like a good hour or so before you get your first ability, at least an hour. Up, and then, oh, and since then I've already gotten 3 more abilities, I believe. Or this will be, the bomb will be the third, I think. Okay. Ooh, nice. So that guy was one of the commissions, or not commission, bounties. Just similar concepts, really. Nice. Right, ease of the string cutter, I think. Thank you. Let's see, what's the fastest way to the bomb maker? I think it might be this way. Okay, there we go. We found the area. Please don't turn into daytime. Go around that guy. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I'm doing good on time. The day-night cycle seems to be long enough that, yeah, should be okay. Oh shit, I'm getting hit. I need to play better defense. I wonder what inspired these fish demons. I don't feel like I've ever seen them in other Japanese media, Japanese demon media. Okay, here we go. They seem very willing to kill themselves though, once you get them down on the ground. Okay, here we go. Bomb maker. I bite him? What's up, dude? Can I help you? Hmm. Tama. Flaming pyrotechnist. And I guess they mean literally flaming, because he doesn't seem metaphorically flaming. Ah, Midnight Wonder Boy. Hmm, fiery eyes, smoldering eyes. You might almost say she's the girl with flame in her eyes. I think they should make an anime about that. Oh man, that anime had a good opening theme. Shana, the girl with flame in her eyes. So, I do like how they don't just obviously give you the exact formula. Well, they kind of do, but they show it to you in the world instead of blasting it into your face with a menu item. Man, but season 2 of Shana was so awful. It's like I'm one of those people who doesn't mind romance in action shows, but then they took what was an action show in season 1 and then turned it into a high school like love triangle drama for like 12 episodes and barely any action. I'm like, where's are the explosions? I don't want to watch this sappy romance shit. Which again, I like romance in my shows, but god, that was awful. Especially since the other girl besides Shauna just wasn't that likable. Just and Shauna's just so I love this pig. I forgot he blows out his he has to blow out the bomb. Bakugami, god of explosive force. Yes, I am talking about Shakugan no Shana. I was just thinking about it because the bomb maker looked at my wolf character Amaterasu and said, you look like you have fire in her eyes." And I believe technically the translation of Shakugan no Shana is Shana, the girl with fire in her eyes, or something like that. Or fire-eyed Shana, I've also heard. That Shakugan no means fire-eyed. I love these cutscenes. It's like such a great combination of this old school style that seems very serious and very modern cartoonish logic and humor. It's very silly and plenty of slapstick. Such a good game. But yeah, Urusai Urusai Urusai. That was one of my earlier anime, Shakugan no Shana, and one of my first what's her name? Kugimiya Rie characters that I really liked. I remember I watched that and what is it? Zero no Tsukaima at around the same time. But she's adorable. Her voice. Nice. So, got little secret. Rat statue. I don't remember what that one's all about. Oh, cool. Well, it is the year of the rat, huh? Which actually I think it's this year because I'm 36 and the cycle is 12 years and I was born in the year of the rat. You can't stand zero because of Louise? Oh, okay, fair enough. I would say Shana is a much more likable character. Rat was last year? Okay. Well, I was technically born in 1984 in the lunar calendar. So, that's what it is. Um, but yeah, Louise is definitely much more annoying than Shana. I will say that. She's much more of the Tsutsun. I think read Zero constantly hoping for Louise to get better and never happened. Oh yeah? I think I might. No, I didn't read Louise, or Zero no Tsukaima actually. I read one book of Shakugan no Shana actually. So I never found out what happened with Louise. Actually, I think I watched season 4 of Zero no Tsukaima, but I skipped seasons 2 and 3. Season 4 actually wasn't that bad, all things considered. They had a big-titted elf character in like season 2 or 3 or something, who I kind of like. Maybe her name was Titania? They always seem to go for that name for big-titted elf characters. Ah, that was a bad one. Took a lot of time. But let's see, I got the bomb, which means I can now make progress through this water area. Or I can make progress through the whole... Yeah, I think it either got 3 or 4 seasons. Yeah, yeah, 3 or 4, and I watched either season 3 or 4 after skipping the middle one or middle ones. But yeah, it got multiple seasons. I think the book series was fairly long. Those, I feel like most light novels that have some success, they tend to start out with a decent enough novel, the first novel or maybe even the first few, and then they might end up losing steam and they just keep going, but it's only because, people keep wanting more and they can't find a good way to wrap up the story because they can't let any of the characters win because all the shippers have their own fans or whatever, or their own ships that they want to win. I guess it's the same problem that you run into with long-running manga or TV shows in America. Yeah. It's funny how like light novels often do like 75% of the plot in the first 2 to 3 novels and then 25% in the last 10. That, as somebody who hasn't read many light novels, that sounds accurate. Like that doesn't sound too far off. But then there are some really great ones. Like my opinion is that Suzumiya Haruhi no Yutsu, or I guess I prefer to call it the Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya. I think that's a legit great light novel series. The ones that I've read, the first one, and I think I read the first few novels of it actually. Definitely read the first one and also The Disappearance and some other ones were very good novels, like very well written. Yeah, it's super popular. I recommend the anime and the books quite a bit, but I think the anime, the first season in particular, is really good. And the anime is definitely one, if you watch it, it's in my opinion, you should watch it in the order in which it aired rather than in the chronological order, because it aired in non-chronological order and in a way that I believe was intentional. Well, it was intentional, but in a way that I believe worked quite well. Actually, that's a show that I intend to rewatch sometime soon, because it is Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya is up there as one of probably my top 5 shows, maybe top 3. So I like to rewatch it every once in a while, and it's been quite a few years since I last rewatched it. So, oof, shit, got bombed. Oh right, I forgot. I can also do this in combat. Gosh, isn't that just kind of cheap? Just all of a sudden, because I'm a god, I get to just freeze time and teleport a bomb right in front of you. And it's not even like you get some time to wait. Because normally when you create a bomb in this world, it takes a few seconds before it explodes. Or actually, I guess it doesn't. Huh. My bad. I guess it always explodes immediately. I was mistaken about that. I must have completely misremembered. I thought there was a difference. Alright, what's here? I do forget the next areas, actually. The first area is not too hard to remember because it's sort of the introduction to the game. So I remembered the previous area fairly well, but now we're getting into territory where I'm a lot more in the dark. Right. So, also, if anyone's curious, you can see the map unlock. And where's the map? There we go. So you can see the shape of this map is clearly Japan. So the overworld is overall, you get something that's the shape of Japan, but just also something way smaller. Okay, so I guess there you get a water ability. Well, you must. I forget where you do though. Here, can I explode that thing, or is it something else? I keep pressing R1 because in Genshin Impact you press R1 to dash. Damn it. Oh no, it does take time for the bomb to explode. I wonder, there must be some sort of context sensitive thing that adjusts how much time it takes. I don't remember the exact thing at all. Anyway, let me quickly save. This being an old school PS2 game, which that's kind of a funny phrase in itself to think about, that PS2 is considered old school now. Of course, it has all the manual saves. Okay, so I don't remember this area at all. Who are these? Stray beat. Madame Fawn. Okay, you saw it in a vision. Bone Reader. 100th year, yep. Orochi. If you have money, of course, she's not gonna tell it for free, right? PS2 best PS ever. That's arguable. I would say, yeah, for the time, the generation, it's gotta be either PS2 or maybe even PS1. But all the PlayStations have been great, to be honest. But PS2 was dominant in a way that no other PlayStation has it? Like PlayStation 4, I think is a great system. Like the games it has and everything. But during the PS2 era, there were so many great iconic games released for it. And if you liked JRPGs, oh man, PS2 was the system. But then again, so was the first PS, right? Alright, wait, were there animals here? No, there weren't. Okay, so we got... So actually, yeah, you can kind of go behind here, huh? Can I do anything? Xbox muscle didn't turn the market into the present duopoly. Yeah, well, sort of, right, because when the PS2 came out, that was about a year after Sega released the Dreamcast. And back then, Sega was a big deal, right, in consoles? Like, Sega's new console was supposed to be one of the major players, but the Dreamcast utterly failed. And it was basically Nintendo and Sony, and then Xbox, and then Microsoft. Well, Microsoft came in at the same time, I guess, as PS2. I think Xbox was released a year after PS2, actually, along with the GameCube. Dreamcast was always the disappointment. Yeah, that's what I heard. I never had a Dreamcast. That said, I've had friends who had Dreamcasts who really liked it. They loved the Sonic Adventure games and everything, but I never had it myself. I was interested in getting Shenmue, but I'm actually kind of glad I didn't, because it sounds like that whole game series has been a complete clusterfuck. And Nintendo's been targeting a different player base, I think. Yeah, I think you're right. I think especially after Sega left and it became Sony and then Microsoft as their main competitors, they decided to do their own thing. Because the GameCube has a styling that's very different, and then the Wii, of course, very different. The Wii U and now the Switch, and they've gotten a lot of success out of it, which is good for them. Because I think, to be honest, there was a lot of real talk about them not doing so well, about being worried that Sony and Microsoft would win out. But okay, so all this area is like I can't go in there safely because it's all yeah, the hype train and the project shortages. Yeah, right? It's funny because I remember when the Wii came out along with the PS3 and the Xbox 360, everyone was talking about how the PS3 and the Xbox would have shortages, but the Wii should be fine, and it was the complete opposite. Not quite, actually. The PS3 did have shortages, and so did the Xbox to an extent. They both did, but not nearly to the extent as the Wii. And it wasn't because the Wii was not being produced well. It was being produced more than the others. It was just being sold way faster. It was so popular. I never was a Wii person, didn't have one. Oh, yeah, people hunting everywhere for those, yep. It's a big deal. And now we got the PS4 and Xbox One, I guess. You had a few in your dorm? Okay, cool. Yeah, or PS5 and the Xbox One. They only had one remote each. Yeah, and like, what's the point then? You want to play multiplayer, right? See, I'm actually not sure where I'm supposed to go next because I feel like I've explored everything around here. Look at the logbook. Look at my fortune. Dense and leafy forest inside a cave sealed by a rock. Part of the wood sprite waits to be revived. A holy bomb to break the cracked rock. Okay, so I think there's a possibility I should go back and go to the shrine. The moon shrine. Started setting up a rotation. Only have one console active at a time. Have 4 controllers in use. Yeah. That's so funny. You had enough Wii's, but not enough Wii controllers. Yeah. Let's see. So this is where the fortune teller was. So I don't think the cave she's talking about is this cave. And I have kind of reached the limits of what I can explore. So I'm gonna go back. Too bad there are no teleport waypoints, at least not yet. Yeah. I should start looking for a PS5. I haven't been looking too seriously, but the last time I looked, there was just no way I was getting one. What? Hold it. You wanna... Okay, so it looks like I haven't... According to Eason, it looks like I still have more to discover around here, so let's keep doing that. Few TVs died because of... Yeah, you mean like accidentally throwing the Wii remote into the TV? Because I've definitely seen pictures and videos of that, which is pretty hilarious. But that was bound to happen, right? Wii Tennis, yeah. At least they gave everyone the strap so that they could use that. Let's see. Let's see. Nope, I can't survive very long there. Nowadays, I actually saw a pretty cool, hilarious video of somebody playing VR. And they were doing this thing, which is a fairly famous demonstration now, where you put a plank and you stand on it and walk on it. And in the VR, it makes it look like you're on top of a skyscraper or between 2 skyscrapers walking on a plank. And from what I've heard, feels super real and it's terrifying. But this guy decides like he's fine with it. He does it. And then when he reaches the end of the plank, he decides to dive headfirst off the plank. But of course, in real life, there's no air there. There's no like right in front of him in real life is his TV. So he just dives headfirst into his TV with his headset on, and it's just hilarious seeing it. It's and there are many videos like this on YouTube and such, of course. But yeah, with VR, it's we get a whole new generation of people destroying their equipment accidentally. Okay, so we got this new tree, Guardian Sapling. Cool. So now I get to use my bloom power. It doesn't seem like it's gonna get a lot of sun over here, but okay, I guess this is a way to fix it. Nice. Okay, so that should be the major thing that fixes up this world so I can actually explore it properly. And maybe there will be some more bomb holes. And actually, I think I'll call it a stream after this. I'll find the next save point and do it, because basically I've streamed about an hour of Genshin and a little over an hour of this. And sadly, I started the stream a little late today, quite a bit late, because I took a nap, so didn't have as much time. But it's it is a Sunday night. I have work tomorrow, so and it's almost 10, 9:40, and I did want to stop the stream before 10. No, I think this is a good point at which to stop it. Equipped as oh right, there's sub weapons. Man, I really forgot about all of this. Yep. Yeah, thank you for coming by. Hope you have a good night as well. So we got a sub weapon. More thing. Okay, so I should head back at some point. But let me what I'll do is I'll quickly just get into one battle and check out the sub weapon because I don't remember that very well at all. And then I'll go save at the fortune teller's place and then end the stream there. Let's see. Where's some battles? Oh, turning to daytime, or is this a separate cutscene? That is a long pause. Oh, it is a cutscene. What's going on? Oh, I vaguely remember this character. It's a pretty badass one. Bonjour. Oh, right, he speaks French, which I'm guessing in the original Japanese, maybe he spoke Chinese or something like that. His styling looks like he might be kind of Chinese more so than Japanese. Not sure. Oh, interesting. Right, because to normal humans, Amaterasu just looks like a wolf, not like this god thing. Ooh, that's pretty. We. Good. Tsukuyomi. Yep. Into Kamiki Village. Oh. Hello, talk. Okay. Yeah, I don't remember this set of events very much at all. Let's see. But I do remember this game has a very good story. It's not just it's not just simplistic, you know, or maybe simplistic's not the right word, but it's not a simple, straightforward, save the earth kind of story. There's various players involved. Let's see if, oop, shit. Oh, so triangle, ooh. Oh, triangle shoots, huh? Oh, so when he's gray, I know I can, ooh, whoops. Shit. Okay, I'm doing pretty poorly. This is the first somewhat boss fight like thing in this game, I guess. And the first really challenging fight. Okay. Well, at least I survived, but I could have done better. But I don't think you get style points. You do get points for avoiding damage, though. Eight-headed serpent. 8. Hmm. I wonder. I don't know if Orochi in the traditional story has 8 heads. I think he does. I wonder why it's 8. Because 8, I think, is usually a good number in Eastern culture, especially China. Maybe it's different in Japan, but they generally tend to have pretty similar stuff, like 4 being the number of death. Both China, Japan, and also Korea as well, actually. So somebody, yeah, somebody went behind his back. Yeah. Yeah, we've already been doing that. That's not nice, but maybe it's the truth. I gotta get better, right? I'm gonna have to learn a lot more brush skills. I do hate that I can't, the text here is stuck at this pace. I cannot fast forward through it at all. Ah, a log and big thrills, okay. Wow, got some pretty cool earwings. Okay, yeah, got pretty poor time and damage bonuses, but it's alright. Not that much yen difference. Oh yeah, my HP is fairly low too. Let's see, I don't remember these things. Uh, Giant bud. Can I slash it? No, slashing it doesn't do anything. Can I bloom it? Oh, yeah, blooming works. Oh, holy bonus. That should be able to heal me if needed, but I would rather rely on natural healing from somewhere else. I don't like using healing items. Wow, there's a lot of this stuff around here. We go back to the fortune teller's cave and go to the safe spot there. And I should try to avoid these combat for now just because I have such low HP until I can find a way to heal up. Traveler's Charm. All right, so I'm gonna save here and then call it a stream. Thank you everyone for watching. That was a lot of fun, and I'll talk to you again next time. I'll probably stream again. Yeah, we'll see. I'm not sure when I'm gonna get to the Prisma Codes event challenge quest, but might be sometime in the middle of the week. Usually try to stream either on Tuesday or Wednesday during the middle of the week. Anyway, thank you for watching, and bye for now.